It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. Ooh. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs. Funky Bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Ooh, yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey,
Under
Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray luncheon in the hay. Chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play. Jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky. Little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why. Wings of earth, the ape so high. Freedom in his furry flight. Sun and moon his only guide. No more walls, no cage inside. Little gray so wild inside. Posh and grind, he's on the move. No one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe. Little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams. World ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes. Life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon. Stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune. Backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from cat pits in Korea, quick to flee. Teasing sisters jumping wild and free. Leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the ways she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession, like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Ankle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
The cookie muncher, he's a rabbit that adventure. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie, the cookie. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie monster. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie monster. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie king. One, two, three, four.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
monster? Are you gonna come upstairs? Hmm? Are you gonna come upstairs and play? Well, it's time for Num Num Donkey, Num Num Dinner Dish. Oh my gosh, it's like super bright in here. I've been scrubbing the floors. I think that's a little bright for this time of night. Okay, what's this? How low can we go before they? All right. All right, that's a little more chill for this time of night. And I have all kinds of clean stuff to bring in here for you guys to snuggle on. They're very unhappy with me. They've been like, all these guys have been on this puffy mat. All these guys have been on this puffy mat. Nobody wanted their blankies taken away. No. No, they did not. How we do? Is there someone? I tried to pick up this tunnel and I didn't know that someone was in here. This is Donkey's tunnel. I only moved it here so I could clean his area, you guys. Oh well. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, guys? All right. Hang on 1 second. Where are... Okay, that's what I need. 1 second, guys. Are we ready to have... Really, I was gonna start out with your greens, but I accidentally... Okay, I just put that down, so that's fine. That's fine. So, Lil Gray... Here, let's give that back to Mr. Bundonkadonk. He'll be very upset if he smells... If he smells all kinds of other people in there, he's gonna be very confused. Okay, let's see here. Give you guys... Let me get the chat up. Hewley Bobuli, I know I saw you. Hewley, Bobuli, Buli, Fee, Fi, Fo, Fule, Hewley. They call him AJ Punk, the great Midwestern hunk. I will not be in a funk if he shows up. All I can think of is in a bunk. It doesn't make any sense. Lunk? I don't use the word lunk. Bunk, lunk. My rhymes kind of peter out. They don't. Wait, someone carried their yam over here. Someone carried their yam over there, and then they wait, we're not even live. What the... Okay. Enter punk, Midwest hunk. Was it yours? Yeah, I'm sorry, baby girl. I didn't know you were right behind my foot. Oh, you just want pets already. You know, I just want to sit and pet you too, but I have to tend to everyone right now. So, hang on a second. Wait, and we need to give, let's see, we need to give some of this stuff. Oh, there's broccoli in there. Yes. That was from my lunch. Here, we'll give Donkey a little bit. And are you eating broccoli on Little Gray? He's so tolerant. Oh, bless his heart. He's just a tolerant little sweetheart. Give some broccoli to the boys' side gang. Wait, and did you guys get red pepper? Wait a minute, wait. Confused. So I didn't give you guys red pepper yet. Did I not? Here, give that to Gwynnie. Give that to Gwynnie. For Gwynnie. Oh my gosh, Sluggo, look at him. I'm hanging out in the litter box. Oh, did you know that Num Num dinner dish is being served? Mr. Bundonkadon? That's who. I just cleaned in here, guys. Who is doing this? Who is repooping the floor? Hmm? And then someone peed in the corner. Who peed in the corner? Who? The little pot. I think it might have been Teeny, and I don't know who it was. I really don't. I really don't. I can't falsely accuse anyone. I mean, I could falsely accuse someone. Couldn't. Couldn't. Here we go. Here, we'll do a little full corner clean here, the very tiny corner. There we go. All right, whoever did that, wait till after the stream. That's the new rule. How are my friends in the chat? I missed you guys yesterday. I had a crazy week, rest of the weekend. Oh, yeah. Not under my control. So I just had to deal with it, roll with it, and let's just say I had a tiring rest of the weekend, and hopefully, yeah, we're just getting back to the routine. Who is the Bunz are back in town? Said the Bunz are back in town. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Said the Bunz. Oh wait, that's the cilantro. Okay. Wait, let's distribute the cilantro. Oh, healthy. Okay, some of that's parsley. Okay. The Bunz are back in town. Said the Bunz are back in town. Oh yeah. Sluggo's like, I'm not impressed. I don't need fancy food. I'm just gonna eat hay. Don't be a good boy and eat hay. Hey guys, wait, JS for life. Please do not be offended when I get here. I do not want to talk about what happened badly to me in the past. Okay. How are you doing today? Usually Kristen Cheyenne Star asks all of us that. I'm doing fine. I'm suffering a little bit from going back to ballet today because I had a week off, and totally thought I was ready for it, and I was like, yes, I feel strong. Everything's groovy, and I am, yeah, definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it. I mean, I honestly was like, I don't have the energy to stream. Not that I wasn't going to, but I mean, I was like, I don't know who I'm kidding. I feel like I have no energy. So I had to like deal with my car. I got my SUV back, and they assured me that I can make it to my vet appointment on Wednesday, which is far away, in this car. But then I have to take it right back and get my brakes done because I'm a dummy. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just get rid of my SUV and don't even do the brakes. And now I'm like, who am I kidding? I love this SUV. You know, I can't say goodbye to my SUV. I love it. My heart was like happy when I saw my car pull up today, when the guy pulled my car up for me to, you know, take back home. I was like, oh, and then I thought, I have never felt this way about a car. This is ridiculous. But there we go. Captain Kira. I'm attached to my SUV, I guess. Yeah. We all have our priorities. No. I mean, I've been looking into like new SUVs and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I like what I've got. I don't need all these bells and whistles and need all these computerized dashboard displays and nothing. Everything's digital. I just want a metal and glass dial. I just want dials, toggles. I don't want anything computerized on my car because when that stuff breaks, it's super annoying. And I'm sure it's expensive, but it's like I don't need driver assist. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I do. No, but I just all that stuff. I don't know. Just seems excessive and complicated, and um, yeah, I don't know. And you guys know I'm paranoid about Big Brother stuff and being like listened to, and like you say something in your car, and your car's like, "What was that?" Of course, our phones do that already, but yeah. I mean, plus the fact that a brand new SUV is like they're just incredibly expensive. Like I can't even believe it. Um, oh, okay, my day was going well. Oh, well, yeah, I want to know how all of your days have been going. Yes, I want to know how everyone's day is going. Oh, donkeys. No, that my friend gave me. Oh my gosh, I gotta call my friend who gave Donkey the sloth. Stuffy, she had like accident and like really hurt herself and she's gotta get like surgery and stuff and I'm so sad. Um you know what? You know what? I can just leave that open, Donkey, if you want to go run around some more. Donkey was having a ball running around the house this afternoon. Yes, you were. You went to your fireplace spot, and I've made it so that these guys can get to more of the house now. They can get to all the windows and like cause trouble. So he was having a ball. He was like, "Hey, I can go hang out underneath all the big citrus trees, and I can perch on the windows and look out." Yeah, she's a good boy. He's a super good boy. It's hard to see you in the tunnel. It's a little hard to see you for everyone to see you in there, but that's okay. You can be cozy. You can be a cozy boy. Yes. Got everyone getting some crunchy munchies, but yeah, I just scrubbed these floors. And I really would have liked to take these puffy mats out, like this one and this one, but they would not get off the mats. So I will have to bring in some other mats, and then they will go maybe to the new mats, and then I will want to wash these. They're so funny though. They're like, no, we have to have a puffy thing. You put tile in here, mother. Although you know what? Because I don't have air conditioning, the tile. Oh gosh, the sunset. This is like the tail end of the sunset. Very pretty though. That blue, super beautiful. But yeah, see who see. We got Posh. Posh is like doing stretchies and trying to eat a yam without yeah, she's just trying to do a lie down and eat. That's very cute. Yeah, she's like a big black seal. Look at her. She's so cute. But yeah, we got some broccoli today. We got a little bit of carrot. That's the leftovers from my stir fry. But yeah, we got some good food. The floors have all just been scrubbed, and gonna bring in some fresh bedding after the stream so they can have cuddly stuff. But yeah, how's everyone's Monday been? How has the Monday been? The beginning of the week? Crystal with a K, special K. Crystal, special K. Oh, we love our crystal. Special K all day because she's crystal special K. Ole. Chocolate pecan bourbon pie in your eye. Oh, yeah. Dusty, you look like Delph right now. It's so cute. I love, they're all like, not all of them, but I love when they lie down to eat. They're just like, you know what? I'm just chilling. I don't need to be uppy to eat. Yeah, what's up, Special K, Olay? JS for life. Who are you? You need to remind me. I don't, um, I feel like I've seen your name before, but are you from the waffle cone community, or you've just suddenly appeared in my chat? So tell me who you are. Inquiring minds would like to know. Wait, is that a star that's visible back there, or is that like a plane? Oh, you know what? I think that's Jupiter. It's like super bright, and I think I can see like the moons. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Wow, yeah, what a beautiful night. Gosh, that looks really super bright. Okay. It almost looks like it would be a plane, but then that plane would not be moving. Wouldn't make any sense. Interesting. How weird. Kind of weird. I guess Jupiter looks really bright tonight. There's like a giant drone over in the sky. Ah, gonna keep my eye on that. What are you about over there? Are you a very large, super gaseous planet with 4 visible moons? I hope so. JS for life is a friend of yours? Oh, really? I didn't know that, AJ. You're kidding me. Is this so are you guys, do you know each other from wrestling? JS for life, are you in wrestling, or what's you're from Waffle Cone. The reason why I left Waffle Cone is because I made a huge mistake and I don't want to talk about it. Uh okay, you don't have to talk about it. Yeah, if it's something that's unpleasant, um we don't need to we don't need to focus on that. Um But I mean, I guess if you realized you made a mistake and you're admitting to it, that's a good thing, right? That's good. You know, it could be worse if you were one of those people that's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. I never did that. Do you guys have any people in your life, bosses, friends, or I don't know, people that are like they cannot be held accountable for anything, and they will like change the subject if you say something and you say like, why'd you do that? They'll say, well, you did that too, or I don't know, like they just will not admit to anything or like talk about like something that they did. That is like very ineffective as a way to communicate. Anyone know someone like that? What hook slogan? Oh my gosh. If you know hookers like I knew hookers, it's Mr. Hooker's hook slogan man. No, that came out so wrong. If you knew Mr. Hookers like Hook, you've dealt with that in real life. My uncle, yeah, I swear, there is someone like that in every family. Sometimes there's more than one because they like train the other people, or like maybe they came from like parents that were, like all the kids kind of ended up like that. It is like maddening because you can never get a straight answer and you can never resolve anything. Because, you're obviously like confronting someone, you're bringing it up because you're like, okay, like we need to talk about that because I didn't like that, or, it caused something bad, or, like just stop. And then the person will never, they like circle around and like throw the blame back and like just, or they'll bring up like a big distraction, like, oh, this terrible thing happened to me and you should feel sorry for me. And, or it happened to someone else. And you're like, hmm, we're never going to talk about this, are we? We're never going to, it's just no. Oh, yeah, Crystal, with the song that just came to my mind. If you knew hookers like I knew hookers. Hooksters. I should have I said hookers. I should have said hooksters because that's actually what I've called Hook in the past. It's just been a while since I've seen him. Hookster. Hooksters in the house. We got hooksters in the house. He's not quiet like a mouse. He's so funny. He's not a louse. And I wish he'd come over to my house and we joke around all day. We joke around all night. Um, okay, that would rhyme with something around with fight, but I would never have a fight with Hook because he's not like the type of people that we were just talking about. We would joke all night. We'd joke into the day, and we would never want Hookster to drive away. There we go. Oh my gosh, Tim Leonard. Oh, donkey. Okay. Well, Tim, like when the stream started, he was actually running around downstairs, but he is back. He is back. I'll show you. Okay. Oh, it's Tim Leonard. It's Timbo. Timbo. It's Timbo. He's a really cool guy from California. Timbo. It's Timbo. We love Tim Leonard. He is cool like a leopard. And he's not a leopard. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's Mr. Bundonkadonk. He's in his tunnel. He's mad. He doesn't want to come out because I took all of his blankies because I was just scrubbing the floor. So he's like, you know what? Let's get him. I have clean blankies for you, mister. Here. I'm gonna leave this. Look, Don. I'm gonna leave this here for a second. Entertain everyone. I'm gonna get you a blankie. Okay. Clean blankies. Oh boy. Oh, all right, Donkey. Let's see, we'll put this one here. Okay, there we go. Just gotta move all this. Yeah, we got Tim Leonard, we got Hookster, is in the house. Tip and Hook. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Oh my gosh, it's oh baby, Kristen Shine Star Triple R, Kristen Shine Star Boom Boom Boom. She travels near, she travels far. Jeez, Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R Ranch. Dressing smoothie, aka the mustard queen, K Dog, do 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 do. Oh. Okay, Donkey. You got your little fuzzy. You can come out. But yeah, Kristen, how are you? How are all my friends? I'm so glad to see you guys. Yeah, what news? What news has anyone to tell today? Here, guys, here we go. We got another fuzzy mat. We all got our, oh yeah. And Hook got a very inappropriate song today. I'm sorry for calling you a hooker. Hookster. Hookster. Kira, you gotta put the S in there. Yeah. The little S makes all the difference. You know, because then it's like there's a pretty big difference between a really cool, funny guy and then, like, you know, prostitute. So we got, you know, what a difference an S makes. What's going on, Kristen Cheyenne Star? What's your favorite thing about bunnies? Oh my gosh, autocorrect is running some amok on YouTube tonight. Oh no. Um, yeah, I think it was just autocorrect. Like, I really didn't say hooker. I really wasn't calling him a hooker throughout the song. I'm sure that was just like the closed caption. You just misheard me calling a giant Bunzerino a hooker repeatedly. My favorite thing about bunnies, oh my gosh, they are just so sweet and chill. They love to get love. They are, you know, gentle giants. They're just gentle and they are vegetarians. And like bunnies, like you guys, I'll tell you something interesting. Like Sluggo seems like he doesn't think a whole lot because he's super chill. Like Slug was super chill, but here's the thing. I've been putting some eye ointment on Gwynnie's eye because he's had a drippy eye, and been giving him a lot of attention and just like massaging his eye and trying to figure out like what's going on. Sluggo watches me and like he checks out the ointment. It's nothing. It's just herbal ointment that some local person makes, but he like checks the ointment out, and then after I put the ointment on Gwynnie's eye, he will then come over and lick and like work Gwynnie's eye. Like he's very concerned and he's really like taking care of his papa. Like it's the sweetest thing. And Sluggo, like I said, Sluggo is not like my most dynamic rabbit. Like, you know, doing silly things or I don't know, just, you know, like Delph is super affectionate. But Sluggo is like, I don't know, he's like taking care of his dad. And it's like breaking my heart. It's so sweet. But it's like smart too. He's like checking, he's watching me to see like everything I'm doing to his dad. And he's going up and like sniffing the salve, like, what are you putting on him? So anyway, JS for life. I have a lot of favorite things about, I think they're beautiful. I think rabbits are beautiful too. Um, Hopefully it's just allergies. Yeah, Hook, you know, it's funny because I noticed it kind of around the same time that I took him outside for the first time again, you know, like when it finally warmed up. it could very well be that he got irritated. And I think he has a tiny little lump along his eyelash line. Like it might be that he has a sty, which I've had those before, but I'm just surprised that it's not going away. And that's why, like, if it were just there for like 2 days, I would be like, whatever. It's probably just going to heal and it's probably an irritation. But now I'm like, shoot, it's been there for like a week now. So I don't, that's, you know, my biggest fear is that it will be a dental issue that's somehow affecting his eye. And a dental issue is something I cannot fix, you know. So that's a vet. That is going to have to be a vet thing. And rabbits are an excellent source of Tim Leonard. Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, they're an excellent source of fertilizer. I'll tell you that, Tim. My my fruit trees and gardens, oh my gosh, they're going gangbusters. Tim Leonard, you used to be such a polecat, Tim Leonard. I know. Well, the maple trees just went ballistic over here. Like they call it maple fever when all the maple blossoms open up because they like explode all at the same time. And there's this zillion maple trees. So my neighbor was like, "Oh yeah, it's called maple fever." Like when they open up, it can make people like sick because the allergies are just like bam, 100%. Like the maple trees go from like nothing to just like 100% overnight. So yeah, it could just be that. I just don't want them to have to do anything invasive. Like I don't even want Gwynnie to have to get X-rays because I think I had a dog that had to get a ton of X-rays on her front leg, and that exact spot that she had hurt that wasn't even broken didn't end up, but I took her to like 2 different vets, and she had a lot of X-rays, and she got cancer right in that spot. She got a big tumor, and it was where they kept, giving her X-rays, and I was like, and then of course I don't want him to have major dental surgery and be put under because, these guys don't do well with anesthesia. And yeah. Anyway, yeah, just good thoughts for Gwynnie. It's like I've kind of like constantly just thinking about it. Like it's like majorly in the background no matter what I'm doing during the day. I'm like, Gwynnie. I'm just like thinking about him. Um oh you guys, the other thing that you know how I've had all these things happen to me? So the other thing that just happened to me is Munster. What the heck? Stu? What are you talking about, Mr. Munster? You gonna go be there for Joe and you're having a cookout with Joe tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow's Tuesday. I remember like during your one of your last streams, you said something about that. I didn't know when it was gonna happen though. Rabbits can sustain a family with yes, I know that, Tim. I get it. It in times of hardship, yes. You know what though, Tim? So can beans and rice. And that's those are some of my favorite foods. Like when you think about the Native Americans, like the three sisters are squash, any kind of squash, pumpkins, any kind of squash, beans, and corn. These are all very affordable things at the grocery store. And they are actually healthier than just eating like a cooked small mammal. So I know what you're saying, Tim, but why would you bring that up on a bunny live stream where these are like my family, these are like my best friends? I mean, I understand you're trolling, but um you love me some beans and rice. Yeah, I mean, I have had times where I had like I mean, living from paycheck to paycheck barely, and I would eat beans and rice or just beans and just season them, different things and maybe get some tortillas and make bean burritos, but and then I would grow stuff. I used to have little cornfields growing in my city apartment in Chicago. I grew corn, I grew squash, I grew everything. Um, not huge fields, just a little city lot, but there was no garage in I managed like 3 flat buildings. So they were all fenced in together. So it was like 2 city lots together and I grew stuff. And anyway, I survived very well on just beans, and especially if you buy like dried beans, like a huge sack, which I have definitely done. So cheap. So cheap. Just being a polecat, I would never actually. I mean, I know most of you guys aren't vegetarians. I get it. And it's like, I find it very interesting the ethics and the cultural norms about animals. Like, people would never eat a cat or a dog in this country. I guess in some countries they do. I don't know. I mean, there's always rumors that people eat dogs and stuff like that. But yes, there are places where people eat rabbits still. It's like more common in some other countries than it is here. And, go to India, people don't want to eat cows because they're sacred. It's just a cultural thing. And it's like, with the Hindu. But you know what I mean? Being a vegetarian, I'm like, animals are my friends. I would, you know, can't even imagine eating an animal, but it's interesting to me the way people think. So, there are countries where people are still eating horses. Okay. When I lived in Chicago, there was a huge scandal. Like, there were some places in Illinois that were slaughtering horses, and people didn't really know that it was going on. And it became exposed, and people were horrified. And they said, we want to outlaw this. And I think they did. I think it's not, you cannot legally have horse slaughterhouses in Illinois. But you go to Europe, there are countries there where they are fully. I know of a family that rescues horses, and they have horses, but they also eat horses. And I'm like, so the horses are like their friends. They're these trusting creatures, but when the horses get to a certain age, they send them to the slaughterhouse. So it's very much like the horses are their dogs, but imagine if your dog is getting older and has arthritis, and you're like, well, we're going to ship the dog, put it on a truck, and have it driven to a slaughterhouse, and then we are going to have it sent back to us to eat. I mean, it's very, you think about, when you start to think about it, it's very, I don't know. It kind of makes my brain lock up. Red beans and rice with a piece of corn. Oh gosh. Yeah, throw in some cornbread. And do you ever make the cornbread where it's got actual, you put some corn kernels in it and maybe some jalapenos or something? Oh my gosh. Drizzle some honey or some maple syrup on that cornbread. Oh my gosh. You're half Mexican? You are, Tim? I didn't know that. I But you understand beans, rice, and corn. Yeah. My family, I don't know. I would love to find out the reality of it, but apparently we have um Cherokee family from our southern Illinois roots, and we're talking really south, where the Trail of Tears went by the Ohio River. Um Corn. I love corn. I wonder if you have any Korean fans. Well, yeah, I mean, that I guess that's one of the places where, I don't know, isn't an urban legend. Do they, I don't even want to know. But see, you know what I mean? I think any American can pretty much agree, yes, eating dogs, putting them in a cage and then like selling them at a market for people to eat is like insane, but people feel differently about different animals in different cultures, you know? And it really kind of blows my mind. That's efficiency. Um, oh, are you talking about when I was growing stuff in the city? Yeah. It was really fun. And the thing is, in the city, there's like no deer. There's like no there's not really many animals to eat anything. So you got a couple squirrels here and there, but I actually had more luck growing stuff in the city just because of animals, you know? There are still places that serve dog and cat. Really? Really? You know of this, Mr. Munster, for real? Oh, Prestorian, our beloved giant Bunz historian and valedictorian. He hath just pulled in from Lothlorien, from the era we call Victorian. In his time traveling DeLorean. And he's blasting some tunes Gregorian while he's playing along in his Weird Al loaned accordion. And when he gets home to his girlfriend, who just happens to be Salvadorian, she is busy making him some yummy s'mores. And after they have the s'mores, they'll get sleepy. And then we will all with them be a snoring with our beloved Prestorian. Ba-dum-bum. It was so cute, Posh. She was like lying on my dress, eating her food. Oh, and then now you're gonna eat the rest of her yam. This is very cute. But yeah, food is like a huge thing. You're rewatching Hangover, so I almost forgot about the stream. That's okay. Well, actually, I tried to start on time. I didn't completely start on time, but I have like Tuesdays are a really super early morning for me, so I got to get up at like 6. Blah. Yeah. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Donald Trump in his debate versus Kamala. Oh gosh, I kind of remember that. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Boy, Trump is so impressive with his debating. Like the debates with Donald Trump are debates that I'm like, I am not a yeller. Like, I can watch sports. I don't get all hyped up. Well, a little bit occasionally, but you know what I mean? I'm not one of those like, oh, and I don't watch the news and like yell a lot until Trump. It started out with the debates and it has only continued. So I'm like, dogs are eating cats. Yeah. I had a Korean aunt. You really? Although the Korean diet is very meat rich, I've never met a Korean person who cooked or ate dogs. Me neither. And I've known quite a few. Like I grew up with, oh my gosh, some of the sweetest girls in my high school. I had a lab partner who's from Korea, and like she's like one of the sweetest, nice people. The ones I've known, I guess, I do know that some Korean restaurants, like they have a lot of meat stuff, but they also my favorite old restaurant in Chicago was a Korean vegetarian place, and it was a Buddhist. It was run by, like, Korean Buddhists, which, fit hence the vegetarian, but, like, I th and then, I had a good friend that I went to high school with that lived in Korea up until pretty recently, and he was not a vegetarian. He's not a vegetarian, but he was, like, telling me about these, special roots. You grow these like really beautiful flowers, but the tubers in the spring, the Koreans they will have like a spring ritual, and they'll be like, okay, we're gonna go hike in the mountains, on the first beautiful day, and then they harvest these tubers and they slice them up and they like, I don't know, marinate them and fry them up and make a stir fry. And they're like, oh yes, these tubers are rich in protein and vitamins and minerals, and they've been in the ground, all winter, kind of storing up all this stuff. And they're like, yeah, it makes us strong. So it's not like their big strengthening meal is like a meat meal. And this is just like in general, not just like um, vegetarians. So he convinced me. He's like, you need to start a business in America. No one grows this stuff in America. So I have all these seeds, and I did try growing some. I didn't really have much luck, but I kept some of the seeds. So maybe I'll try this year. But it's some kind. They're beautiful flowers. But you harvest the tubers. I don't know if anyone else knows what I'm talking about. Um, but apparently it's delicious. And you can barbecue it, I think. Yeah, I once looked up recipes, found some blogs of people who tried some in Korea. Oh, you're talking about, okay, cats and the dogs. Okay. Hmm. I mean, every myth and urban legend usually has there was something true about it. Save your vocal cords? Wait, what? Blah? Oh, you mean with yelling at Trump? What? Wow. I bet that guy knows his way around some bibimbap. I used to call it bibimbap. We served it at this vegetarian restaurant where I worked in Chicago, bibimbap. People told me I was always saying it wrong, and they would say, "Oh, it's bibimbap," and then I would say bibimbap, and they say, "Oh, it's bibimbap," and so I'd say bibimbap, and someone would say, "Oh, what are you saying? That's not right." So I don't even. It was traumatizing. No, it wasn't. It was just funny. I'm like, I don't know. Then we ended up calling it bop. It's just bop. You making fun of me, Prestonian? What? Wait, what happened? Best friends with some nutrition? Oh, I missed that monster. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cute. Well, Munster, I'll be watching your competition. Yeah, you better watch yourself. You never know. Joe Mama he may overthrow your cooking uh champion reign. You think just because you beat good old Stephen Quire that you're gonna beat Joe Mama? I don't know. He could have a few tricks up his sleeve. I'm gonna be watching very closely that stream, Munster. You're a stickler for grammar? Oh, I missed it. How was your guys doing going? You know what? Kristen Star had to work at the KFC all last week, so her brains are a little fried. Get it? They're a little fried, dyed, and shoved at the side. Um, Crystal, your aunt was pretty secretive with recipes. You had to buy a Korean cookbook to learn how to make your friend. Really? Your kid would like give you a little recipe card if you asked and say like, "Oh yeah, I'll write it down." And like you're a foodie, like know your way around the kitchen with baking and all that stuff. I would think that she would respect that and she would be like, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't give just anyone my recipes, but I'd give them to Crystal." That's interesting. Okay, so my dad has one recipe. He's not, no offense, Dad, if you're watching, and I know you're not, but he's not like cooking meals left and right, okay? But he has one recipe that he will not tell anyone. Very funny. I think he's just being cute. I think he's just being cute about it. We've seen Munster versus Steven. I wonder how he'd do versus Jack. Oh gosh, I want to see. Yes, I would like to see that. Uh-huh. I think that needs to be next. I definitely think so. Joe is probably jumping up and down right now. Yeah, why isn't he in the chat? Joe messages me like every day, pretty much. Um, we can do one if you come over in July. Tim, oh, you're talking to Tim? What, you're gonna do a cook-off with? Oh man, I'd love to have a cook-off with Munster and Steven. Oh, Tim, yeah. That would be so fun, Tim. Tim, have you ever been out? Have you met Jack and Steven before? I don't think you have. I think I would remember that. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna say this. They should have a little pool party barbecue cook-off, because if it's gonna be, well, their kitchens looks pretty big. So maybe all of you could just be in the kitchen, but it'd be kind of cute if it's in the summer to be outside with the grill and the pool and all that. Listen to me. I'll plan the whole thing. Why is he not in the chat? Because he's never here when you need him. Like when it's relevant, he will never show up. You know, he's probably like sending me a DM right now, like, Captain Kira, look at Kenny. I'm sending you a picture of Kenny. And his cat is adorable. I actually love Kenny Kitty. What I don't really need is he sends me pictures of like Monster, like his drinks that he's bought. And I'm like, okay, all right. Cheers, drink up. Kristen, are you trying to add mustard as the 12th spice at KFC? What? You would think that like KFC would have like a honey mustard chicken by now or something. Or maybe they do, but like, they would, I don't know. They probably will because Kristen is working at KFC now. Better get the ball rolling then, Tim. Yeah. That I think that would be a very big strength. I'd love to, Munster. I need to get a job first. Once I have just, oh, really? Are you in between jobs, Tim? I seem to remember. Has it been okay? Not to get too personal, but has it been a little while? Because I don't know. I feel like I remember you talking about that before, but the 12th spice is going to be cookies. I like that. What spice do you like to use? Cookies? Donkey, is that right? There he is. Yeah, I knew he'd come out when he got his fluffy mat. Look at that pretty boy. Oh my goodness. And then we have Big Girl. Yes, you're just a queen. You're just a big queen and you got a long puppy dog tail. But yeah, Tim, look at this. Could you eat donkey? No one could eat this precious boy. Nobody could do anything to this precious child. Oh, is my dress going into? Yes, the water bowl. Ah, tell Tim that you're just a lover. you're just a lover and you want the pets and you want the cookies. Oh, we'll get the cookies out in a second. Yeah, we will. But Tim, you know, the thing is, you want to keep these guys alive because their poop, honestly, I've had people contacting me on Facebook trying to buy their poop. They're like, we hear you have organic bunny poo. You feed them organic food and they have organic poo. So yeah. Not that that should be the only reason to keep your bunnies out of the frying pan. Enjoying not working too much. That's cool, Tim. I get that. It's been a year and a half. Okay, so it was, I am remembering correctly. Well, that's, you know what, Tim? It seems like you've been very successful in your career, you know, the whatever job, you know, career you had. And so, you know, having a little time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, that's while you're, you know, before you're 70, there's nothing wrong with that. I do, I've had some neighbors, well, one in particular who the year before she was going to retire, she just had got a very serious illness and she never got to see retirement. And it's like, just never know. You don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to try to go to church on Wednesday? Okay, so Wednesday is like the big day that I have to take Gwynnie to the vet. And that's his appointment's at 11. I just hope he doesn't. If he has to have a procedure done, like in the afternoon, and I'm spending the whole day at the vet, I will not be able to make it. So I do want to come. I will try. I'll just say this, I will try. But my focus is Gwynnie, and I just whatever. And if he does have to get something done, and he has had to like get knocked out or like I don't know, just get something done, I might just sit with him and see, make sure he's gonna be okay. But yeah, that's a good question. I've kind of tried to think about what I'm gonna do. What can I do on Wednesday? So yeah, I'll try. I'll let you know. He, Sir Munster, oh, to the G, dude. You know what? You'd fit in my grill. I have a very large grill. So watch out, because I'm going to put sear marks on your behind, Munster. How do you like that? People pay good money for rabbit poop. I know. I've seen it at our local farmers market in little paper lunch bags, you know, the brown paper lunch sacks. And I was like, what is, oh my gosh. And I can't remember what the price was, but I feel like a lunch bag of rabbit poop was like maybe anywhere from like $8 to $12. I'm thinking maybe the smaller one was 8 and the larger one was $12. I mean, this is stuff that, you know, it's just I got a lot of it. I'm full of poo. Munster, you're seriously, Munster is correct. You are a monster. Oh man. It will probably only be me at church on Wednesday. I don't think the other kids will be there. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Well, that would be super fun, Kristen. We could just like, huh. Yeah, let me, because I mean, I was gonna say, like, if it's just gonna be you, I could maybe just like pick you up and like take you to church. But like if you wanted to go early, like in the church bus, like maybe I could meet you and we could just like sing some like gospel stuff, or I don't know. Like we get to church early. Chris and I get to church early and we sing like gospel music together. with like some other people. It's so fun. It's so cool. But yeah, I miss you, Kristen. I haven't seen you in a little while. Like last week was a weird week, and like, wait, was I there? No, oh, I couldn't go to church. That's right. I had too much on Wednesday. That's right. Wait, you can make bank with 9 bunnies. That's right. They could poop me all the way to the bank. Lead a trail of poop all the way to the bank. The kids have to go to your dad's stepmom's funeral. Okay. Your dad's funeral. Is that because someone in your family died like almost a month ago? Did they delay the funeral or is this like a different family member? Kira, you have 9 huge pooping bunnies. You can make a fortune. Yeah. You might start like setting this stuff aside. Because I've already my gardens and my fruit trees, I have only like 1 fruit tree that hasn't had like multiple litter boxes like dumped around it and like composted around it. I could probably just like from now on, just for like the rest of the summer, maybe gather it up. That'd be hilarious. I should put a little like roadside sign out by the highway, like uh got poop, drive back here, got need poop. You're gonna have dinner with the wife. Aw, have a great dinner, Timbo. I'm so glad I got to see you, even though you've been a polecat. Tell your wife you've been a polecat. But yeah, it's wonderful. I'm glad to have you here, Timbo. And best of luck with whatever you have going on in the future. But it would be really fun for you to do a cook off with Steven and Munster. Let's keep that in our little heads, you know. You haven't been to Wednesday church in ages except for that one mini service at my church. Really? It's hard to split your week, a busy work week up with stuff. It is not easy. Your dad's sister died a month ago, and then it's his stepmom. Oh my gosh, this was your dad's. That's right. Oh my gosh, your dad's having a tough month. Yeah, well, tell him I'm sorry for both losses. I'm very sorry to hear that. Your dad's sister died from cancer, and so did his stepmom. Oh my gosh. So, not to mention my dad. Um, oh my gosh, you lost your dad and 3 uncles? Oh my gosh, Presto, that's troubling. I'm sorry. 9 bunnies and a high fiber diet equals cash money. It equals cash money, right? Cash money for the bunny. Think of all the cookies we could buy. Oh, could we buy cookies? Do you like cookies? You like the cookie? I will not be going to the funeral. Um, yeah, is it not relevant to you? Is it just not something you're interested in? Or I know that I won't say anything, Kristen. I know that you don't really get along with every single person in your family. And who does? Who does? Right? So I wouldn't blame you for not going. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't, if you don't want to go, don't go. That's what I'd say. And some people I know I have one friend that just can't handle funerals. It's just not his thing. He just will not go. And I'm like, I don't know. Because sometimes people like need your support, like the people who are left living, right? So I don't know. But when it comes to family and like complicated family dynamics, power to you. You lost your dad when you were 7? Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. I'm so sorry. That is way too young. You don't like funerals, them died people, them died people. Kristen, you really are revealing how country we are out here. Them died people. That's one of the cutest things you've said. Them died people. Cancer almost claimed. Wait, did you say your life? Oh, your sister's life. Oh my gosh. Let's. Good thought. Good thought. Positive, positive energy. Your family has experienced a lot of loss and health, serious health things. My gosh. Well, guys, it is almost 9:30, and I'm gonna try to play it safe and wrap up the stream now. Although I've been having a great time hanging out with all you people, even Mr. Munster and Tim Leonard, who are trolling my poor bunny rabbits. Goodness, good thing that I'm tough skinned. Good thing that, you know, I can just throw it right back at them. Yeah, no, I love all you guys, and look at this bunny lineup over here. My gosh, oh, gracious. Um, I do the wholesale poop, got poop. I could also get merch. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to get back to the Giant Bunz merch store and put my friend's new designs on there. Too many pots on the stove. Um, but that would be funny to have pictures of the bunnies and then say got poop and then like here's where you can pick up the poop. We'll bag it up. Your classmate died on Christmas Eve, 2009. He was 17. I was his last wrestling oh my gosh. I'm so glad yeah, I have sisters and brothers, siblings. I've never seen this many people on the chat before. Yeah, Crystal, this is a lot. This has been a lot. I can't remember how many I saw in here earlier, maybe like 13 people. I used to have like up to 14 people. Sometimes it just depends. But yeah, this has been a really vibrant chat. It's very fun. Who knew? Monday night. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in Giant Buns. Yeah. Did you, Presto, you lost a school friend your sophomore year? Oh my gosh, I lost one of my close friends freshman year of high school. And she was in my church, and I've probably talked about this before. She had a heart attack. I mean, she had multiple heart attacks starting in 8th grade, but it was absolutely horrifying. Like, oh, Sluggy, he's so tolerant. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think about this friend of mine when we were 14. I just think about her all the time. Yeah. It never made sense to my brain. I just couldn't figure it out. But guys, yeah, it's like 9:30. I think I started streaming at like 8:16, like a little bit late. I don't know. Could have been, maybe it was a little bit after that, but But guys, hopefully I will be back tomorrow night. Same Bunz time, same Bunz channel. Wait, and Sir Munster is gonna be battling Joe Mama on a Tuesday night? Is Joe gonna even remember that, like, I feel like these things never happen during the week when they plan them, and then it happens, like, on the weekend. I don't wanna naysay it because I would look forward to that tomorrow night. But yeah, I hope to be here. Maybe I'll do, like, a very concise, shorter stream if Sir Munster is streaming at the same time, you know? Or I can, like, kind of pop back and forth a little bit, might be kind of fun. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Love each and every one of you. I love that we can talk about, like, important stuff. Like, we can joke around and be funny and stuff, but also talk about, like, real stuff that has happened to us, you know? He died in a car accident. Oh my gosh. Lesson for everyone to exercise extreme caution on icy roads. Yes. Yeah, my dad had a serious spin out on a highway in Illinois, and he's lucky to be alive because it happened in the middle of the night and it was black ice. It was like that. I don't know exactly how to describe black ice, but it's ice that you can't see really. And he spun out, he hit the median, and if there'd been a lot of other traffic around him, they would have all, run into him, and scary stuff. But yeah, big love, guys, and Presto Changeo, AJ Punk Midwestern Hunk. We got Crystal with a K, Special K. We got Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. We've got Hewley, Bofuli, Fee, Fi, Fofuli. Mr. Munster, Polecat. Tim Leonard, Polecat. Well, they're like Polecat 1 and Polecat 2. Like, Thing 1 and Thing 2. Yeah, they're troublemakers. For sure. A lot of them. We had that one guy, JS for Life. Much love to you. I'm trying to recall what I know about you a little bit more, but I'm not having a lot of luck. I think that's it. And then we maybe had some other people that just weren't chatting. So yeah, much love to anyone who is, part of the stream, but just not chatting. Love each and every one of you for being here. And the hookster, Hook Slogan. Oh yeah, much love to you, my hookster. Note the S, hookster. Here is being mildly inappropriate tonight. Not really, not intentionally, but um, but yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pop up. Wait, JHNSB. John's is in the polecat. Wait, John's is the polecat in the hat. Oh, JHNSB. Yes. Yeah. Where's JH? I thought about JHNSB like in the recent past. I just was like, I wonder how he is. Like, he hasn't like been around the Waffle Pone streams. I mean, I know he's got like a baby. He could have like another baby by now, and like has a toddler that's like going crazy running around, and he's got like a dog. And so anyway, I hope he's well because I really like JHNSB. He is polecat number 3. Polecat Polecat 1, Polecat 1, Munster, Polecat 2, Timbo Leonard, Polecat 3, JHNSB. But okay, guys, so I'm gonna pull up some music. Yeah. Love bug with a puppy tail. Oh yes. Alright, guys. I can get up off the floor. My ballet legs, my muscles are like almost shaking. They were very worked. And my ballet teacher, bless her heart, gave me a very challenging class. She did not hold back or stay back. All right.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Oh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs. Funky Bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Oh yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey.
Under
Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
the back